Welcome, everybody. Thank you all so very much. My name is Raul. Raul, if you want to roll your R. Let's go ahead and fire up this episode 16 of the Mr. Genuine podcast. Let's get it started. Before I start, I just want to say, if you haven't already, like all my other videos, subscribe to my channel, share it, comment, do all that fun stuff. It really helps me out. Just motivating. It's just so motivating seeing people just interact with my content and just giving me some feedback, good or bad. Honestly, it's really motivating. Today, I obviously I'm at home base today. Oh, slice my head open. I'm at home base right now. Got the sword. Feeling powerful. Feeling good. It's a beautiful Monday. Our favorite days. Our favorite day of the week. Monday. It's the start of the week. Got me the coffee going. You know, starting up these episodes is always a bit of a process, if you will. I haven't quite standardized it or made it a simple 1, 2, 3 get started to talk about the topic. Episode 16. That's how it starts. You have to start bad before you're good. You have to be willing to fail. You have to be willing to get rejected before you're accepted. You know, completely loved and adored. The best companies, the best people, they all went through this phase of not being good, not being automatically amazing, not being automatically spectacular. But it takes time. Alrighty, guys. Let's go ahead and dive right in. Before I do, I just want to say thank you again for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I already have 26 subscribers on this channel. Thank you so much. It's crazy. Some of y'all, I know y'all. And knowing some of you guys are watching my videos, specifically some of you guys, I always have to just be on my A game. Do my best to present a positive, perception of myself, an image that holds true to what's outside, beyond the videos. I don't want to have that feeling of cognitive dissonance anymore. I used to always harp on the bad things that I did and all the bad decisions and who I don't want to be. But now, you know what? Blank out my brain. Completely start fresh. Bald head. Every day is new. As long as you're doing better than the day before, things are going good. Alrighty, guys. Let's go ahead and actually dive right in. I've already been chatting for 3 minutes now. As always, I hope you guys aren't watching this video over something important that needs to be done or you guys have been just putting off. Make sure that's taken care of. Make sure you guys are doing well outside of the internet, because the internet is always going to be here. As far as I can tell, there's always new technology coming out. There's always new, faster processors coming out. So don't stress about this. Make sure you guys are handling your business, handling whatever you guys have to take care of. I'm going to be chilling. I'm going to be working right now. I'm going to be recording this video. I'm home, like I said, home base. Got the sword out. Got the sword, feeling powerful, feeling strong. Got the leather jacket in the back. And yeah, guys, let's go ahead and get started. I'm also currently live on TikTok. I was about to say Twitter. I actually haven't gone live on Twitter yet. It seems fun, like those talking spaces. But anyways, yeah, guys. Come back to this video after you guys have already accomplished your big goal for the day, because usually that's all it takes. When I heard this, it cleared up my mind a little bit more. I mean, I'm still all over the place. My brain is still kind of gathering my thoughts as I'm going, but I'm doing much better than I did like 5 years ago, 10 years ago. When I get a thought that I don't like, I'm like, hey, yo, brain, let's pause. Why are we thinking about this? Let's focus on something better. Let's go ahead and do something better. More better. Yes. What is that one big thing, if you did every day, would take you closer and closer to accomplishing it? What is that one thing you want to do? What is that one small moment that you have always been working towards? And keep that in the back of your head. When you're doing something that's like not productive, or if you think you've done something that's like, oh man, why did I do that? Just pause or just slow down, hit the brakes, and then think, all right, what do I got to do? I just got to do what I got to do. I just got to do what I need to do, what I know I need to do. Just take care of it. That's it. But having this one thing, like, what is the one thing you could do right now that would absolutely quantum leap your life to the next level? Think about that. But yeah, guys, like for me, for example, it's like I don't want to. Sometimes I don't even want to be in front of the camera. Sometimes I don't want to record or be live. But we're out here. We're out here working. We're out here doing the best we can. Got the sword. Feeling good at home base. Feeling good. And it's got a lot to do with fear too. Guys, when I realized, for me at least, like why do I not want to be in front of the camera? Because I'm scared of nobody liking my stuff. I'm scared that nobody's going to react to it the way I want to react to it. I'm scared somebody's going to see this and then they're going to comment on it in my real life and be like, "Oh, why'd you do that?" I'm scared about all this. I'm scared about the social impact, positive or negative. But I think about it. I'm not going to live forever. Nobody lives forever. Not even the best medicine nowadays can make you live forever. It can make you live longer, and it's an amazing thing to live up to 100 to 150 years old, but it's not guaranteed. Definitely not guaranteed to live to 150. When I was younger, I didn't even think I'd live past like 27. I'm about to be 30 this year. Hell yeah. I'm excited. I'm pumped. I'm not going to be wasting any more time on things that don't matter or thinking about people that don't even think about me. Because oftentimes, nobody out there is thinking about you as much as you're thinking about you. So think about that. As you guys know, I'm already in the music scene. I'm in the music industry. Currently, I'm working at a music company. I make guitars. I make guitars for a living, and that's where I'm at right now. In the near future, things are going to change. I'm going to be doing all sorts of things. I'm going to be trying out new things, and I'm excited. I'm excited about that. I don't know what the future has in store, but I know I'm going to do the best I can every day to make it the way I want to make it. Live every day, wake up every day excited. Wake up like it's my last day. Of course, like many of you guys, I'm pretty blessed. I'm going to see tomorrow, but it's not promised. Nothing's promised tomorrow. Nothing is promised, especially not the next day. So when you're expected to do something, that thing that you got to do always comes faster than when you're just chilling every day and just nothing's planned. And yeah, I don't want to be just wasting time away anymore. But alrighty, guys, what's the whole point of this episode? The whole point of this episode is to talk about passion. All sorts of passion. And ultimately, if you don't have this sort of like drive to do things every day, that's up to you. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what works for me because it might not work for you, but I just got to bring it out. I just got to make it a point to just talk about this because it's a cool topic, really. If you don't wake up thinking that you are the best, if you don't wake up thinking that you are the man, you are the woman, you are the person that needs to be in that room, if you don't feel like you're somebody that's important, it's usually not the external world that's making you feel that way. It's usually your internal mind, your internal soul, your spirit is telling you, hey, you got to do better. And you're taking that feedback, that internal feedback, as a negative thing. And it usually isn't. When you tell yourself things like, oh man, I'm so stupid. Oh man, I couldn't do that. Oh, I'm too old. I'm too this. I'm too that. I'm too stuck in my ways. Then of course you're not gonna do that big thing. Of course you're not gonna be accomplished. Honestly, there's people that figure this out earlier in life. There's people that figure out late in life, and there are people that never figure this out. This idea that you have to be driven and passionate about something. It's not necessarily going to be presented to you like clearly, but you have to just over time and through experience figure this out. Sometimes like this idea of passion and power shows up much later and in a way that you don't want to expect it. Sometimes you want people to be kind to you and nice to you, but that's the point. Going through your day-to-day, rolling with the punches, not really enjoying every moment is part of the process. It's part of the journey. And yeah, that's the point. That's the whole point of it all. Just being able to keep going when things are looking pretty grim. Things are looking pretty sad. Pretty dull blade. But as long as you guys keep showing up every day. Show up with enthusiasm. Show up with excitement. Wake up every day like you actually care. Show up like you actually want to be there. That attitude itself changes your whole day. Changes, like, everybody around you starts to realize that you're more magnetic. It's really interesting how that works, really. But it's not easy. It's definitely not easy to go from the old programming of like, wow, I used to be so negative. No one comes close to me. Everything I believe is true. Everything I know of myself and everything I know to be true, nothing can change that. To reprogramming your mind, doing things that are different, diving into your subconscious mind. Look, I got a bald head, and somewhere in my head there's a space that says, hey, you're going to do this by instinct, and then, hey, here, we're going to go ahead and do this because you're thinking about it. You're figuring things out. You're a logical creature. And it definitely isn't easy. That's the point. If everybody could play guitar, there'd be no beauty in the music, and there'd be no joy in the process of playing guitar. If everybody got super strong muscles, nobody would care about the fact that we all have abs. It'd be completely obsolete, unimportant. But because it's so difficult, because it's so challenging, that's what makes it so rewarding. And that really comes up to you guys, I really can't say anything that's going to automatically change your lives in this video or in any of my videos, really. It's going to have to be up to you guys, because that's what happened to me. I know that for sure. For me, like, there was a point where I'm like, okay, I got to change my days. I got to change my brain. I got to change my programming, because it's obviously not working for me. It's clearly not doing me a favor or a service. So then I realized I had to completely cut off my former self, the way I used to think, the way I used to act, and the way I used to enter a room. I had to completely change that. Now I walk into a room and people see a man that's pretty happy. I'm a pretty happy guy. I'm pretty blessed. So I have nothing to really complain about. I have my arms and legs. I have my eyes, even though I don't have 20/20. I don't have 20/20 vision. I don't have 20/20 vision. I could complain. But then that'd be silly, because there are people out there that cannot see. There are people out there that cannot speak. There are people out there that wish they had half of what I got. So I am never going to be, throwing that in people's faces. I'm so blessed that my parents fed me while I was a baby, took care of me while I was a baby. People were there for me when I was a baby. And when I'm old, hopefully there's somebody there taking care of me, because I was paying the price now by working really hard, helping the people I need to help out, being present when I need to be present, and having fun when I need to have fun. I was talking to a good friend of mine, and he was telling me his family's philosophy. Work hard, play harder. So think about that. That's somebody else's, that's somebody else's mantra. That's somebody else's way of living. If you want to use that, go ahead. Other people, they might do play hard, or work hard, or what's the other ones? Basically just don't work hard and don't play at all. Play hard, but don't work. All sorts of mantras, all sorts of spells, if you will. And it's all cool. It's good to learn this stuff, because sometimes you're just stuck in your own ways and you're just not really analyzing it or being critical about every little thing. And one thing I learned recently is having all this knowledge in your mind, thinking so much, sometimes it could be a crutch, and it could be a bad thing, knowing so much, honestly. It's actually pretty sad when you're super smart. Because if you're super smart, you're so depressed and lonely because you're thinking about all this sort of shit that nobody else thinks about. Nobody even cares about it. It's a quiet world when you're super smart. So it's okay to kind of just relax, dumb things down a little bit. Remember that it's supposed to be challenging, but it's not supposed to be that challenging. But who knows? It could be worse. It could be way worse, right? So maybe what you got right now isn't the worst part yet. Maybe the worst is yet to come. The calm before the storm, right? But yeah. All I'm trying to say, guys, is that I am passionate about my life. I'm passionate about music. I'm passionate about being on the camera. I am. I do enjoy it, even though sometimes it's a bit of work getting in front of it and uploading the videos and being on here. But it's actually really cool. It's so cool. This passion of mine to just talk and to just be there for people. Of course, like I said, I teach guitar. So that's one of my favorite things to do. And in fact, my prices now, it's very expensive. Very expensive. So if anybody's interested in that kind of thing, reach out. I'd love to help you out, of course. But my time is very valuable. My time is valuable, but that's just me, Sometimes when you're very young, I remember when I was super young, I was not very aware of the fact that I was going to get old. Not aware that I had to help people out. Now I'm definitely doing the best I can to have very clear thinking and just be there for myself. Yeah. People don't wake up trying to make your life better. Nobody thinks about how to make Raul's life better. Nobody. And that's totally fine. I'm not going to feel entitled anymore. That's the word. I definitely still do. Anyways, yeah, I still feel a little entitled about certain things, but I let it go. I do what's best for me. I pay my dues. I pay off my debts. I encourage others to do what they need to do. And if people ever ask for my feedback, I'll give it. But ultimately, I don't ever put that pressure on me to solve people's problems anymore. I need to take care of myself. I need to save myself. I need to take care of me. And yeah, that's all I want to say, guys. Be passionate about something. Be passionate about your life. Be passionate about the future. Be passionate about something. Of course, you have to remember that, life can be very fun. Life can be very exciting. If you make it exciting, if you're in the right place at the right time and being aware of the fact that you're at the right place, being aware of the fact that you're with the right people, you become the average of the top 5 people you hang out with the most, right? You become the average of the top 5. But only one of them is going to be successful. And then only one of them is actually going to be rich. Is that going to be you? Or are you going to be in a group of 5 that are all rich and figuring it all out? Wealthy beyond imagination. Thinking like the greats. Thinking large. Be big. Being passionate. Anyways, guys, I think that's all I'm going to leave you guys with. Be passionate about something. Be excited for the future. Be excited for what's to come, because you guys all deserve success. You guys all, especially you guys who watch my videos. You guys who watch my videos and who are always with me during the lives or just hanging out with me when you can, you guys all deserve success. Seriously, you guys all deserve to win. There's nothing stopping you guys but yourselves. And I need to hear this. Ultimately, when I say this out loud, I say this to me. I say this for me. Nothing is stopping you but you. Raul, tú puedes. You can. You can do it. Yeah. Anyways, that's a little pep talk for myself. Go out there, guys. Conquer. Win the battles. Lose the battles, but win the war, right? Yeah. It's cool. It's cool. Honestly, it's all about attitude. I realized, I used to have a really negative attitude about certain things, just be lazy. But now that I realize it, I'm like, okay, wow. Every day has to count. Every hour has to count. Did I make money this hour? Did I help anybody this hour? Did I accomplish the things I wanted to do today? Did I speak to that person that I wanted to talk to? Did I squander any opportunities? Did I improve in any way? Did I not improve in any way? All these things allow me to just get just that 1% better than last week, than yesterday. That's what it's all about. Wow. It's much easier to think when your belly's full, when you're hydrated, when you're happy. But when you're not feeling so great, when you haven't eaten in a day or 2, haven't drank any water in 6 hours, haven't talked to anybody, and you still decide to do that thing, you still decide to work out, you still decide to take care of yourself, motivate yourself. That's what it's all about. That's the passion right there. And it's all about energy too, It's like how much energy you're going to put into everything. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. All these things are great to consider and great to think about, but it doesn't come natural. It's something that you have to really program into your brain, guys. Program it. And of course, if you guys need help, ask for help. Ask for help. That's the best thing about it. Ultimately, we're doing this for ourselves, but society will benefit because we're looking out for number 1. Numero uno. It takes time. It takes time, of course. And if you're lucky, you don't have that many enemies. But if the ones you do have, they better be good enemies, because there's no point in having a fucking loser as an enemy when they're not clearly challenging you, They're just in the stands doing nothing. Anyways, that's just me diving back into that attitude, into that negative space. But not anymore. Not anymore. I'm excited. I'm a happy dude. I'm gonna enjoy the day. I got some laundry. Of all things, my enemy tonight is laundry. And I'm gonna win. I'm going to conquer. going to enjoy my life. Can't believe I have a lot of clothes to wash. I'm blessed and grateful for that. And yeah, guys, be passionate, get excited, stay hydrated, respect your parents if you're under 18, and even if you're 18, even if you're old, respect your parents. Anyways, I don't know why I'm throwing all that stuff at you guys. You guys already know this. In fact, I realized that most of the content that I was posting before were for like a small portion of the people on earth that really needed it. A lot of you guys are doing really great. A lot of you guys are already where you guys need to be. This is just an extra message saying like, hey, keep it going. You're doing great. Don't forget to be passionate about something, because honestly, it's so easy to forget why we do certain things, why we're waking up every day. It's easy to lose that gratitude for the small things in life. It's super easy. What does Earl say? He says, things that were given to us for free, we don't value so much. But the things we buy with money, we value. And it's kind of crazy because it's obviously like your family was given to you for free. Your sight was given to you for free. But sometimes you're like, oh, okay. Take it for granted. No, whatever. It's something I have. It's something I was born with. Whatever. Not a big deal. But it is a big deal. It is such a big deal. Anyways, guys, that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to talk about today. Be fearless. Feel powerful. Believe that you are somebody important. Believe that you are somebody that can do anything. And that's it, guys. That's my passion. That's what I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about talking to whoever needs to hear this message. I'm passionate about just talking to the camera now. I'm passionate about this stuff. It's fun. It's fun stuff. Throughout my week, this is like the one thing that's like super fun. Playing music is super fun. Being with friends and working with cool people is super fun. But it's not always sunshine and rainbows, of course. Sometimes you got to work. Sometimes you got to wake up and go to work. I always make this joke. Man, you won't believe it. I went to work. I clocked in. And they put me to work. That was crazy. I was not expecting that. I didn't actually think I was going to work today. But I worked. Anyways, that's a dumb joke for tonight. I always like to believe that I could be a solid comedian. But I don't want to be seen as somebody that's just all jokes and all fun and all funny. Even though monkey business is good business, it pays well, but it's not a long-term thing that I want to be involved in, so I don't. But anyways, guys, if you guys want to just, again, like and subscribe to the videos, like and follow me on TikTok, on Twitch, on all the other platforms, I appreciate it. It just motivates me to keep going. And yeah. Ultimately, I'm finding my purpose in these videos as I'm going. I don't even know exactly why I'm up here, why I'm making these videos, why I'm on stream, why I'm on live, but I just do it. It's just like an instinct kind of thing. And if you guys want to make videos, if you guys want to record and just be live and just be out there, you should do it. You should do it. You should totally do it. You shouldn't even think about it, because the more you think about it, the longer you're going to decide to do it. And the longer it takes for you to decide to actually do it, you're not going to actually make that decision to do it. There's that passion, because seriously, it took me a long time to just get started. And you guys should just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Don't think about it. If you have an idea, go. Attack. What is that? What's that? Yeah. What else? Whatever else I was going to say, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Go out there, guys. Keep winning. Keep doing your thing. If you're doing awesome. If you need some help, reach out. Ask for help. I'm here. I teach guitar. If you need help with that, I'm here. If you guys have any questions for me, send them my way. Leave them in the comments. I'm always here, guys. Until I'm not here, of course. Then, sayonara. But let's go ahead and expect another video next week, and the week after that, and the week after that, until the internet just stops. Alrighty, guys. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave it on that. I'm going to leave it on that because I'm going to keep rambling, and I don't want to waste your time anymore. I know y'all are busy people. I know you guys have things to do. I appreciate you guys for hanging out. I appreciate all of you guys who tune in. As always, I will see you in the next stream. I will see you guys in the next video. I will see you all in the next live. Thank you so much for watching. Have a powerful day. Alrighty, I'm gone. Peace.